Welcome to the Kanaka Bar Entrepreneurship Program. This course is designed for individuals who are interested in and looking for support on setting up their own business. Everyone is welcome, and prior business knowledge is not required. The overall objectives of this program is to provide access to step-by-step information and resources and help develop participants' entrepreneurial mindset, knowledge of business fundamentals, and interpersonal and leadership skills. In this first session, we'll cover principles of entrepreneurship, self-evaluation metrics to determine if self-employment is right for you, and a few tips to help you get started. Let's begin by evaluating the basic principles of entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur is an individual who creates a new business, bearing most of the risks and enjoying most of the rewards. The process of starting up a new business is known as entrepreneurship. Successful entrepreneurs tend to possess a particular set of business skills and soft skills. Although advanced knowledge of business and commerce is not required before starting out as an entrepreneur, a solid foundation of some of the essential business skills can help you get a great head start. Some of the essential business skills include sales and marketing, financial planning, performance monitoring, and employee management. We'll review some of these skills in greater detail in later sessions. In addition to business skills, it's also helpful to have what's known as interpersonal or soft skills. These skills include leadership, teamwork abilities, communication, and time management. While these skills will develop over time, it's helpful to put practices and policies in place from the start to help cultivate these skills. For example, some entrepreneurs hold weekly or even daily meetings with employees in order to communicate business goals and to provide training and guidance. Other entrepreneurs might use scheduling software, such as Microsoft Outlook, to keep tabs on deadlines and help ensure customers' needs are met. Start thinking about what practices and processes might work best for you in order to develop your business and soft skills and to keep you and your business on track. Simply having the appropriate business skills or soft skills doesn't automatically make someone an entrepreneur. Let's take a look at some self-evaluation metrics to determine if self-employment is right for you. Consider the following questions and how they apply to you. For example, I like to give myself challenges when I take on a new project. I'm fairly curious, and I'm continually in search of discovery. I'm capable of imagining how we can make things work. Remember, entrepreneurs have a great deal of independence when starting up their own business. Being willing to face new challenges and have a final say is an essential part of being an entrepreneur. Still unsure about starting up your own business? Take an online self-assessment. Work BC, the Business Development Bank of Canada, the Go Forth Institute, Women's Enterprises, and the Government of BC all have free self-assessments for entrepreneurs to identify and evaluate their business skills. We highly recommend taking a look at some of these self-assessment tools to identify your strengths as well as the skills you could work on. Consult your handout for these links and other useful resources. Now let's consider some more tips to help you get started. Starting a business can be scary, but it helps if you start small, recognize your strengths, and ask for help. 1. Start small. Create a list of small, incremental goals that will lead you to your desired final outcome. There are many incremental steps to starting and operating your own business. Take it one step at a time, and remember to celebrate each milestone. 2. Recognize your strengths. Make a list of your individual skills and determine the best way you can leverage them. By recognizing and playing to your strengths, you'll start developing your business more quickly. The flip side to recognizing your strengths is 3. Asking for help. Nobody is an expert in every area of business. Identifying people in your network that you can rely on for support, including financial, business, and legal advice, can help you navigate some of the more complicated issues that may arise. It's important to remember that although you won't be able to know everything before you start your business, it's helpful to be as prepared as possible. Think about the business and soft skills discussed earlier and identify which skills you could work on. Once identified, take time to research and develop them. There are many resources for developing business skills, including books, podcasts, university and college courses, and online resources. Consider also attending virtual networking events. Many entrepreneurs have found mentors and business contacts by simply reaching out for support. Finally, remember to learn from your mistakes. You may not always get it right the first time, but you can always adapt and modify your business to improve upon past practices. Let's take a look at a real-world success story. While pre-planning his mother's funeral in 2009, Tom Simpson, a member of the Snuneymuxw First Nation, wanted to pay tribute to his mother's heritage with a red cedar burial casket. Tom wished to use red cedar because of its historical importance to his family and the peoples of the coast. Unfortunately, Tom quickly found that he wasn't able to find any suppliers of red cedar caskets in his area. Noticing that he wasn't the only individual interested in red cedar caskets, he decided to start his own business, and Cedar Journeys Caskets was born. As Tom explains, it grew from the concept that I wish had been available for my mom, a tribute to heritage and life lived in a casket painted with traditional Coast Salish artwork. A former logger, Tom leveraged his unique skills and knowledge to construct the caskets. In order to increase demand, he collaborated with others in his community to create an online presence and help spread word of mouth. Today, Tom constructs over 30 caskets a year and ships his products all across the province. In summary, Tom recognized that an opportunity existed in the market, the lack of availability of red cedar caskets. Tom went on to seize this opportunity by leveraging his unique skills and targeting a specific customer base. Finally, Tom partnered with other entrepreneurs in his community in order to communicate his business presence and increase demand. Tom's business continues to thrive, and he has even attracted interest from potential investors and business partners. His advice for would-be entrepreneurs is simple: be passionate and believe in yourself. Anything can happen. That concludes the first session of the Kanaka Bar Entrepreneurship Program. In the next session, we'll cover recognizing and identifying business opportunities, evaluating and deciding which opportunities are worth pursuing, and drafting and creating a business plan.